Rimworld workshop. It's happening. It do be happening. Alright, see what we got here. Collections. Most recent. There we go. There we go. How modded am I doing it? I'm not actually sure how modded I'm gonna go yet. Okay, so we are going to allow for camera tool, camera plus, EM colored mood bar. Yeah. Great harmony. Go ahead and sub to that one. Okay. Sub to those two. Random Penguin, thanks for subbing. Raid 12 and Ryan Swordsmith, thank you for subbing. Appreciate that. Are you going for any specific win condition? I'm going to be going for royalty win condition. Common sense. Allows your opponents to act smarter. Fill their needs outdoors by seeking recreation outdoors. Okay. Take account of potential mood and drug policies. Encouraged to give. Allow social extra joy. Food. Sick pawns. What do we got here? Yeah, that makes sense. Yep, that makes sense. Yep, that makes sense. Yeah, cool. I like the common sense mod. We have the robot mod to get Bahroo back. I'll think about it, probably, maybe. Yeah, we'll go ahead and sub to that one. Okay. Mint minimap. Personally, I like this one. Yeah, this one's nice. Is there a panda mod? There is a mod that adds pandas. I'm down with adding it too. Okay, that's just a thing there. Okay, so we got interaction bubbles. Yeah, I'm fine with this one. Showing what people are talking about is actually gonna be kind of fun. Rooney said a word about cooking with lentils to Mike. Salomon discussed the topic of government with Teddy. Yeah, dang government. Quash, deck sounds, extra 7 for that. We'll go ahead and sub to the numbers mod. Get you to type of thing. Alright, let's continue. Do I need a mod list guide? I don't really need a guide. I gotta finish King Arthur today. So the way that that's gonna work is that basically I'm streaming for 2 hours on Rescue right now. I'm streaming for 2 hours on Rescue. We're going to do Rimworld modding. We're going to look through any other mods that I want to actually add. Then I'm going to stream Rimworld for 8 hours on the main channel. Then after that, I'm going to come back to Rescue, and I'm going to stream King Arthur for another 4 hours. And then I go to bed. So it's about, what, 14 hours of streaming every day? Something like that. Just how it is. Every day? Yeah. I need to get back on the grind. It's just how it is. Need to get back on the grind. We're definitely gonna take P music. I love the music. It's like Rim HUD. Show draftees weapons. That's very good. TD enhancement pack. Let's see. How much time do you leave yourself between beds and stream? It's a good question. Alright, so there are 24 hours in, wait, hold on. Yeah, so there's 24 hours in the day. We're going to stream for 2 hours on Rescue prior to my main channel. Then I'm gonna raid into Bahroo, and then stream that for 8 hours, right? Then I'm going to stream on... then I'm going to stream on Rescue for another 4 hours, going over any games that are on the backlog. Right now it's King Arthur, but then later on it's going to be more games that are on the backlog. I'm going to stream on Rescue for 4 hours, essentially. Somewhere around the 3 to 4 hour mark. So we're going to stream for another 4 hours on that. That leaves me 10 hours in the day. Fridays are going to be my day off, and that's where I'm going to fit everything that I need to do for the week. So that's making meals, you know, making meals, getting things around the apartment cleaned up, all that stuff. That'll all be handled on Friday. I basically am working all day Friday to prep for the work day. I'm going to give myself about 7 hours of sleep, and that gives me about 3 hours each day for personal time. More or less. And that's where we're at. Basically about 3 hours of personal life. Burnout in 4 days? Nah. Let's see. Urgent refill, stockpiles, area editing, terrain buildability, building coverage, terrain fertility, harvest progress, lighting, beauty, walk speed. Smoothing stone, placing wind turbines, shows wind blockers, placing geothermal, shows vent location, chopping down wood, shows tree growth. That's good. Crafting's going up. Okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take this one. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take this. So I might have missed the part about why. Why? Just simple. I don't really have the I don't particularly have the luxury of, you know, just sitting back. That's just the simple version. I don't really have that luxury right now. Maybe later down the line when things are back to normal, you know, I can entertain the idea, but as of right now, I do not have that luxury. I love wall lights. They're so nice. We're not gonna do sunlights because sunlights are OP, but I do like wall lights. Work tab. What do we got? No, we're not gonna do work tab because that's too much micromanagement for my tastes right now. Better workbench management. Oh, it's just not integrated into vanilla. Yeah, we don't need that one. Close all. Any hopes for vanilla expanded mods? Probably not. Nah, I don't need close all. I like clicking off every little thing at once. Convert, then recruit. Adds a prisoner interaction to the first convert prisoner, and then recruit them when they get converted in their interaction mode to automatically set to recruit. Yes. There's also release when healthy. As a prisoner interaction to release the prisoner when healthy. You know what? I'm actually down for that one too. 'Cause that way I can cap prisoners and just release them. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Dubs, menus. Geological landforms is the one that I really want to see. I like work tab, but I definitely see the issue. It's just too much, you know, right now. The Blood Moon stream, am I also going to do mods that are purely cosmetic or just the ones listed in the Discord message? I mean, I'll have my, you know, my standard cosmetic ones, but yeah. I like this mod. Yeah, I really like this one. This one's cool to me. I don't think we're gonna live in, you know, something like this where it's a canyon and only one way in. But I like the idea of I don't know, I just like the idea of, say, like this one right here. Where it's all the way to the... It's basically just left and right. That's cool to me. Also, this is hilarious. Crater maps are bonkers. I might do a crater map just for funsies at some point. I just think, I mean, I think that's neat. I just think it's neat. Yeah, we're definitely going to take this one. Who made this? Let's take a look. What other mods have you made? Map preview? That way you can actually see. Shows true terrain colors instead of fixed color palette from map reroll. Supports biomes and terrains added by mods. Yeah. You make good mods, sir. Biome transitions. That's cool to me. The potential of multi-biome. Pyroclastic conflagration. Half swamp, half forest. Swamp, forest, and arid shrubland. That's kind of cool, actually. The question is, how does temperature work? How does multi-biome work with temperature? Either way, I'll take all three of your mods, man. I'll take your entire stock of mods. It's based on the main central biome as the temp? Gotcha. List everything. Nah, I'm good on this one. It's a bit too much for me. Gradient hair. Yo, Pog. Poggy Woggy, I can be an anime. Yeah, I will definitely take mod manager. We're gonna have quite a few mods. Pick up and haul. I don't really like pick up and haul. Because it feels a little broken to me. I don't know if I enjoy this one. It feels like it's too much. Just fuck you. Thanks for 11 months. Yeah, we're not gonna take pick up and haul. Definitely replace stuff. God, and smarter construction. This GIF hurts my brain. This is standard Rimworld AI. This is after the change. This is Rimworld in a nutshell. God, it's so bad. Base Rimworld AI is actually just stupid. So one thing to notice, they're building around him. Like if you watch, they're keeping a path for him to always be able to walk out of. And they don't finish it until he gets out of there. That's what the new AI. God. It's like giving a monkey a hammer and saying, go build the house. God damn. Yeah, we're gonna take that mod. Weapon stats. I'm fine with that. I don't really use it all that often, but it is nice to look at. Vanilla hair expanded. Hell yeah. Vanilla brewing expanded coffees and teas. I might actually get this because I'll be honest, I don't actually, I don't really do any of the brewing systems because beer is awful. Like, I literally don't do brewing because beer is so bad. It's highly addictive and causes mood outbursts. So if we can replace, you know, beer with like tea, lattes, mochas. I have to ask, what in the hell is cannibal coffee? I don't know what cannibal coffee is. Killer Zach and Manuel, thanks for subbing. Lemon trees occasionally shed a small number of lemons if the tree is above 70% growth. Mint plants rots quickly, can be grown in plant pots. Gives extra social impact. That's kind of nice. Effects of base coffee, but stronger, which is coffee plus milk. Mocha is coffee plus chocolate. Effects of base coffee, but higher joy. Irish, coffee plus whiskey. Combined effects of coffee and whiskey, but slightly stronger than both. Pumpkin spice, coffee plus spices. Half price of actual coffee. Only appears with bulk goods and exotic traders. Espresso Romano. Coffee plus lemon. Effects of base coffee, but treats gut worms. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Effects of base coffee, but with 10% social impact boost. Ghana coffee. Better effects in coffee. More addictive. 10% faster research speed. Cannibal coffee. Coffee plus human meat. Counts as human meat, giving a buff to cannibals. Black tea. Tea plus milk. Black tea. Milk. Excuse me, sir. Black tea has no milk. It means you take it black. Like, that's, how do you want your coffee? Black. With milk. Then it's not black. It's not how that works. Also, who the fuck puts milk in tea? Green tea. Tea plus sugar. Lemon tea. Effects of base tea, but treats gut worms considerably. That's actually kind of nice. Mint tea. Coffee plus Yun Yung. I don't know if I said that right. Effects of both tea and coffee. More joy, more addictive, plus 5 mood. Earl Grey. Slightly more nutrition and joy. Reduce cholesterol by 3%. Reduces high blood pressure by 3%. Reduces diabetes by 3%. I do want this, but at the same time, I do not want dietary needs. Like cholesterol, blood pressure, diabetes. Dietary needs is only with the cooking module? Okay. Because I'm going to be honest, I don't want to... I already have to micromanage so much. Alright. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take this. Brewing expanded. Okay. Vanilla Brewing Expanded is an alcohol-oriented module, and Vanilla Cuisine Expanded from the Vanilla Expanded team. Make sure to keep the mechanics of this mod intuitive without ruining the spirit of vanilla gameplay. All of its offer advantages and disadvantages, enhancing the depth of the game with 7 unique alcohol types you can tailor to your colonists' drinking habits. And brandy. That's going to be ambrosia, isn't it? Takes a long time to make, extremely valuable and potent. Quality dictates beauty, making bottles essentially works of art. Higher quality can cause artistic inspirations. How do you make ambrandy? Create ambrosia mush. Use the brewing table to turn 50 ambrosia into 1 ambrosia mush. Allow the mush to rot in a warm place. Insert mush into distillery. Let it age. Depending on the quality you aim for, you could let it age for... Oh, you have to let it age for 120 days if you want it actually to be, good. Remove low quantity of ambrandy from the distillery. Enjoy. Whiskey requires darkness to ferment. Exposure to light can ruin the batch. Increases global labor speed by 15%. Double-aged whiskey. Much stronger, more valuable. Increases global work speed by 20%. Increases trade prices by 20%. How do you make whiskey? Use the brewing table to turn 25 corn into 5 whiskey mash. Insert mash into casket. Keep it within 45 to 75 Fahrenheit inside a large wooden whiskey casket away from the light. Let it age for 12 days and your whiskey is ready. Remove whiskey. Remove large amounts of whiskey and enjoy it straight away. Alternatively, you can choose to put the whiskey back in and age it a second time for additional effects such as trade price improvement upon consumption and a stronger high. Is that how it works? You take it out of the barrel, you put it back in the barrel? I don't know how actual brewing works. Tequila, high nutrition. As drunkenness goes up, so does shooting accuracy. Accuracy a problem? Make your people drunk. Yeehaw, partner! How to make tequila. 25 agave. Insert into a barrel. Let it age. Remove. 25 agave and 25 insect meat for 25 tequilas. I guess that's okay, but I feel like it should be a bit more expensive. Vodka, cheap as hell to make, provides a melee accuracy buff that scales with drunkenness. How do you make vodka? 25 potatoes. Ugh. Gin provides more joy than any other alcoholic beverages, increases social impact. I've never been a fan of gin. I've also never been a fan of... I'm gonna tell you right now. Vodka tastes and smells like just straight out rubbing alcohol. I don't know how people enjoy it. Like, just straight out. Maybe if you flavor it with other things and mix it, maybe. But just straight vodka... It's just straight rubbing alcohol, dude. I've also never really been a fan of gin. Does not need a facility to ferment. Cannot cause alcohol addiction. Cannot get past the warm drunken stage no matter how many you are downed. Cider. Any non-berry fruit, let it rot, enjoy. Cool. Here's a spicy take. Gin tonic is worse than beer. I've also never been a fan of beer. Like, I've had a lot of different beers. It's hard for me to enjoy beer. I mean, call me a kid, but I've actually just always enjoyed soda. Or tea. Or coffee. That's always been my thing. It's very rare that I ever actually enjoy alcohol. The only alcohol... You don't drink, do you? I don't drink. Like, I've stopped drinking, period. And, oh yes, thank you for the new Prime sub. I stopped drinking, like, 5 years ago, but I still have the memory of, you know, the things that I have tried. The only alcohol that I've ever been able to enjoy is, like, it's a very low alcohol... It's a low alcohol sake, which is very nice, and soju. Those are both delicious. Those are actually, like, they're good. Call me a weeb, but, like, they're actually enjoyable. Confirmed weeb. It's just good. Like, it legitimately just, like, it doesn't... I'm not drinking it to get drunk. I'm drinking it because I enjoy the taste of the drink. You know? I've also, I guess for normie alcohol, probably, if I had to pick one, probably rum. Rum is also good. Rum is good. Using new stuffable bar, you can now make a selection of cocktails to mix different alcohol drinks and give a flat chance to cause an inspiration. Neat. Simple cocktail. Fine cocktail. Lavish cocktail. Gourmet cocktail. juice. Oh, hey, Rusips. Juiced fruit, tart and tangy, can be made from a singular fruit or mixed variety, also known as a juice medley. Many drinks can be brewed or mixed using juices as a base. While no more nutritious than non-juiced fruit, it is much easier to store and transport. Cool. Soda. Made from fruit juice and corn syrup. Pogger soda. Using our new soda fountain, you can now make bottled soda out of fruit juice. Soda can be used in cocktails, drank straight, or turned into energy drinks. How do you make soda? Turn 20 juice and 20 corn into 20 soda syrup, or 20 juice and 4 sugar into 20 soda syrup. Insert the syrup into the fountain, wait 2 days for it to be ready, remove 25 sodas. Bro. Oh no, energy drinks. Wait, made from soda, coffee beans, and just a dash of uranium, you know? Just a dash of uranium. Am I gonna complete Ball and Stabby Adventure? King Arthur has been changed. It will now be streamed on this channel after the main channel every day until I'm done. Immediately restores 20% rest and gives 25% movement speed. After 5 hours, these effects are briefly reversed. That's actually kind of nice. That's actually kind of nice. Like from a balancing. Coffee plant used to make coffee. Tea grass. Hot coffee. Can be made at a campfire or stove. Reduces rest fall rate. Provides buff to learning. Reduces hypothermia. Mildly addictive. Turns into iced coffee when frozen. Iced coffee reduces rest fall rate, provides a buff to learning, reduces heat stroke, mildly addictive. So it's just like, it's just nice to have, but it can be addictive. Tea. We made it a campfire or stove, reduces rest fall rate, buffs immunity gain, non-addictive. Cool. Tobacco plant. Used to make cigarettes and cigars. Oh no. Yes, sir. Can be made at a crafting spot in a drug lab. Provides a large mood boost. Suppresses appetite. Increases consciousness. Can cause cancer or asthma. Highly addictive. Cigars. It has 25 tobacco leaves and 5 gold. Can be made at a drug lab, requires 7 crafting, provides a massive mood buff, suppresses appetite, increases consciousness. Can cause cancer or asthma, very low addiction chance. Wouldn't cigars be more addictive than cigarettes? I don't know. I don't smoke. Condiments. Luciferium powder. Applies the weaker effect of Luciferium. Hey kids, you want to snort some Luciferium? Wake up powder. Applies the weaker version of wake up powder. Go juice stock. Plus, so is this like the way? Is this how you get the effects of the drug, but with lower side effects? I don't know what the downside of this is. Or can you mix it into food? Okay. Well, I definitely want this one. I actually don't know if I want the brewing expanded now. I think I'm actually fine with brewing. No brewing expanded. We're good. I'm actually fine with the current, well, I mean, I want the basic brewing expanded, but not the coffees and teas. No laggy bed. Fix the FP drop when you select a bed or workbench. I didn't know there was an FPS drop. That's what you get for having a pathetic computer. How dare you. Colored deep resources. No more hovering over every deep drill resource to find the right one. This mod colors deep resources so you can easily distinguish them and are compatible with every mod and add resource that can be scanned. Thank you. They are no longer puke green. Haul after slaughter. Yes. I don't know how many times a pawn will literally move. Dude, I've literally had pawns go halfway across the map, slaughter an animal, and then walk home without the animal. And then another pawn has to head back and go get it. Now, it's understandable if they're like not assigned to hauling, but stop it, okay? Take a minute and stop it. Skrin, thanks for subbing. Star Warrior, thanks for subbing. Jasmine, thank you for subbing. Appreciate that. I do enjoy Quality Builder, so we will take that. Quality Surgeon as well. RT Fuse. A fault in an electrical circuit has been... So, circuit breaker. I don't know if I want circuit breakers. Because Z doesn't actually... Okay, so here's a couple of things. One, Z doesn't bother me. Right? Like, I don't really care. But on the other hand, my question is... Isn't it because you just don't use batteries? This is also true. The main reason I don't ever have to deal with Z is because I don't use batteries to begin with. But when I do use them... I mean, if you can manufacture a geothermal plant, why can't you make some fuses? I mean, you do have a point. I can literally... I can literally have a pawn shot to death by 18 different guns, and then I can suture him back together like he's no problem, but I can't make a circuit breaker, you know? But literally the only time I ever use a battery is to go along with a deep drill. That's about it. I don't really care. Fuses use components, so it's not wildly imbalanced. Oh, I didn't think it was imbalanced. Because, I mean, circuit breakers have wealth to them. By building them, you are upping your wealth to not deal with a circuit break. Which, again, doesn't bother me. You know what I mean? I'm okay with dealing with the Z. I do like refrigerators, though. God, do I want refrigerators. And the reason I like refrigerators is I want to be able to just put like fridges like right next to the dining table. Just put a fridge right next to the dining table. People grab their meal, good to go. Rim fridge is just so nice. I mean, is it, you know, an OP mod? Probably. It's a slight overpower. But at the same time, it's also kind of nice. It should be a basic baseline mod, because you mean to tell me, hold on, you mean to tell me I can build a fucking spaceship But I don't know how to make a refrigerator. How does that work? Okay. So, filth vanishes with rain and time is always nice because this is more for like late game stuff and FPS handling. Like that's the main reason that I want this mod. Isn't because I actually want it to be beautiful. It's because late game there's so much garbage happening that it starts to tank the FPS. So it's nice to just have it slowly clear out with time. Oh, yeah. You know, you've got a point. I literally know how to make cryostasis, but I can't refrigerate my food in its own in a room. I can't make a refrigerator, but I know how to make a cryostasis. Fickle, yo, thanks for the brand new sub, dude. You know what? I'm gonna ask you, what's the first emote you're gonna use, brother? RooVV. You... This sumbitch. This sumbitch subs to my channel and doesn't even fucking use my emote. Hail to the King VV at the least. Come on, man. Reese King. Reese King. Where my King subs at? Assuming you're making it to late game. I've actually, like, I've made it to late game pretty much every time that I've been playing Rimworld at this point. I mean, I still die. You know, I lose my colony, I die, but I'm making it to endgame every time. Like, people are starting to get power armor, charge rifles, all that thing. Jaeger subscribes and again uses Roost C. I hate you. How dare you? Karis, Shadow Healer, thanks for subbing. You guys are cool. Appreciate you. I feel like this is a mod for just OCD. Right? This should just be called the OCD mod. Because the reason that pawns take this awkward ass pathing instead of using the road that you built is because they take the shortest possible path to get to where they want to go. That's why they do this. Yes, you go faster on roads, but cutting this corner is still better. Even with the move speed bonus of walking on a path, it's still faster to go this way. It reduces filth as walking on dirt is how it spreads. From that aspect, I can understand. Oh no, yeah, they definitely don't take the cleanest path. They take whenever you click somewhere, they always take the fastest route to get there. Not the cleanest path to get there, because if they walk through all this dirt, they do dirty up the roads. And if you're walking purely on player placed tile, like if you only exist on player placed tile and you never touch natural ground, the only thing that'll be caused, I think, is trash. There's no dirt. Like I don't think the person creates dirt, only trash. I'm not sure. I might get this mod, though. Ooh, what's permeable terrain? Normally, the the lifespan of filth is treated equally no matter where it lands. This mod makes it so that that liquidy filth such as blood and vomit do not last very long if they fall upon permeable terrain such as soil and sand. I made this mini mod because I play in the desert where the rain seldom comes to wash the filth away, and I was tired of seeing a sea of blood and vomit when I looked into the desert way. What's outside there, Jimmy? Blood. Blood as far as the eye could see. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. What do you got for mini mods? Toggleable shields. No, that's way too overpowered. Sorry. You can't. I'm not gonna put a shield belt on gun units that they can just turn on whenever they feel like it. No, that's a little overpowered there, buddy. Let's see. Quiet instruments. Are you sick of hearing the same old harp solo for the millionth time? No! No, I'm not actually. E-I-E-I-O. They still can't. How is that OP? They still can't fire with the shield up? Because they can turn. Basically, they can flick the shield on and run away. That's why it's OP. They can flick the shield on and reposition. Yeah, there's a delay, but it's still a thing. Prayer flick the shield belts. I wonder if I will finally install Dub's Bad Hygiene. I might. It depends on how intricate it really is. Boundary training. Allows you to train mini mod that allows you to train animals to not roam off. That's neat, and I would probably use it, but I also don't care. Barely restricted spots. This allows you to place spots upon buildings and is a composition to barely visible spots. You could, for example, place a crafting spot upon a table, a party spot along a bar counter, or a meditation spot upon a chair. Oh, okay. This is actually nice. So basically this basically makes it so you don't need to actually waste 2 blocks putting a marriage spot. You know what I mean? Which is actually kind of nice. I actually like that. Better vanilla masking? What's this? Makes them look prettier. Isn't this already in the game? I'm pretty sure that already got changed. Completely clueless. Hey, it's me. A small mod which removes starting technology from any and all player factions you can start as, including from mods geared for players who want to start and play along a marathon game. Inspired by Tribals Know Nothing. This mod is abandoned. Use at your own risk. Bugs will not be fixed. Ah, that's why. I kind of, I won't lie, I kind of like Completely Clueless. Just because that's hilarious. Of just like, yo, how do we do this? And the other person just looks back and be like, I don't know. That's a maybe. Dark Garluin retexture? Nah, I don't need that. Invisible walls and doors. These invisible walls, fences, and doors are made for the niche utility purposes, primarily for map designers trying to manipulate pathfinding and raid spawn behavior. These walls are invisible and have 0 wealth, cannot be destroyed, nor impede bullets. Because they are not intended for normal gameplay, you will see these in the architect menu when you are in God mode. Gotcha. It's got very niche things where basically you want a nice looking pond essentially to, you know, have a flamingo. It's more for like nice little cosmetic things. I don't really see myself using it though. It is a neat mod though. Modular tables and chairs. I actually want that. I actually want that, bro. I've wanted a grand table. I've actually wanted that. Like I want a fucking Viking style from one end of the room to the other end of the room is the fucking table. I will take that. Packed sand and dirt. This mod allows you to tame sand and soil by packing them down into recognizable paths, as well as preventing unwanted flora from growing on your paths. The path costs decrease the path cost by 1, so a 5% movement speed increase. For sand, the paths do not allow for kicking sand. The sand debuff where eyes are kicked. Oh, okay. Oddly specific change, but good attention to detail. If the sand is packed down and made into a path, you probably can't kick it into someone's eyes in the middle of a fight. A mod I really recommend is called Ignorance is Bliss. I'll take a look at it. I don't really want this though. Vanilla underground power conduits. Eh. Damage indicators, yes. Deep storage, no. Yeah, I don't really like deep storage. Got a viewer suggestion in the mod Discord? Yeah, I'll add that. I'm down for it. Storing things properly takes time. The colonists must carefully organize everything to easily find what's needed. Okay. Yeah. Yanyo's Caravan. Big Leader. Vanilla. Sure. Why not? It looks cool. It's better than a dot. Do apartments still have that old style black phone with metallic numbers and a paper display of the tenants? Paper display of tenants? What? I don't even know what you're talking about. Alright, home. All right, new art sculptures, baby. New art. All right, so let's go ahead and see all items. We're gonna go most popular for the past, we'll do last year. Alright, so... Perspective buildings. What's this? Nah, I don't like this. I'm good. Someone said ignorance. Ignorance is bliss. What does this do? Features. By default, your effective tech level will be calculated as the highest tech level when you've completed 25% of the research. And enemies more than one tech level above this won't raid you. What does that mean? I don't know what this means. However, this is fully customizable options. TLDR, it prevents mechs from attacking your tribal start. Oh. But I like my random... I like it when the mechanoid hive is like, hey, here's a scyther. None of you can handle this. Go. Personally, I like that. I know it's not an easy mode. I just, personally, I like the idea of the mechanoid hiving just be like, fuck this settlement in particular. For no other reason than go fuck yourself. Choose your own recipe. EMP grenades. I would like an EMP grenade meal. Alright. Factional war. This is cool. But what's the purpose of this? This mod adds 4 types of events, technically incidents. At these events, you are neither the protagonist nor the center of the war. You are merely a bystander, and it is your choice whether or not to step in. The pawns generated from these incidents utilize in special AI and act differently from vanilla raiders, including, but not limited to, finishing off downed opponents after completing self-tend, rescuing downed alliance upon retreat and leaving, assaulting and destroying and looting enemy faction base during attack, kidnapping hostile colonists, etc. This is good and bad at the same time, and part of me wants to add this because it's funny. Because here's the only problem. Wealth. See, here, you know, you've got faction A and faction B duking it out. And yeah, sure, maybe you get to, you know, be a little bit of a vulture afterwards and pick and choose what you want. And you get a lot of free shit. But at the same time, your wealth is going to skyrocket like crazy, and you're left holding the bag, essentially. Doesn't matter which side wins, you're going to be the one a little fucked over. But also, I want it because of the memes. I would actually like this mod specifically if they did not drop if neither side dropped anything on death. That would actually be really cool. Like, if this happens, none of them drop on death, and their body gets or their body can stay, but nothing keeps kept on death. No items, no nothing. Either way, it's a maybe. Lights out. God. Pawns turn off the lights off when they're the last ones leaving the room. You can choose whether or not Pawns shuts off the specific lights. Who sleeps with the lights on? Pawns now turn them off when they sleep. Workbenches enter standby mode when not in use, drawing no or less power until a pawn starts using them again. I mean, it's more energy efficient, but at the same time, I don't care. It's fair, it's realistic, it's more efficient, but also, I don't care. Stone cutting extended. Bulk bills, adjustable learning XP, adjustable work amount, select crafting. Nah, I'm fine with this. I'm fine with it as is. More planning, organized bill drop downs. What do we got here? Yeah, I mean, I think that's really only needed if you have a lot of other stuff. More vanilla textures. Yeah. Sure. Vanilla texture improvements. Vanilla texture expanded. Basically, it makes things look less like shit. Hell yeah, 4K pixels, my favorite. Ooh, with variations too? Yo, that's nice. Yo, that's nice, dude. I actually like that a lot. The pillars is gonna get real tilting real fast when, I can now have 4 different pillars in my throne room and tilt this shit out of chat. Oh, I like this mod more and more and more. Oh, hell yeah. Dude, the dining room is going to have alternating versions of all 6 chairs just to tilt chat. Oh, I love this mod. Yeah, we're keeping this one. Please, no. Oh, we're doing this one. Oh, hell yeah, brother. Brother. That's actually kind of cool looking. Yo, dude, you know what? I would be less mad about, of an enemy faction cremating me if I was going into a dope-ass looking cremation thing. They may have beaten me, I may have died, but at least I'm going out in a sick-ass machine. If you're gonna torture us, at least add some meme war. Add the meme war to balance this madness. I would love if you guys have good potential meme mods that are really gonna spice things up. Feel free to give me some ideas. Graphic settings. I'm good. Retextured apparel. Before, after. Before, after. Before, after. Before, after. I'm going to tell you right now, the parka is literally the only one I can tell a difference in. I'm going to tell you right now. I cannot see the difference. They are the same image. This isn't 1K to 4K. Yeah, it's 1K to 1.1K. Yeah, I can't see the difference in half those images. I'm good. Pre-textured sculptures. We don't need that. Also, again, dude, I mean, actually, no, this one's a little more clear-cut. It's less JPEG as fuck. Alright. Signs and comments. Your text goes here. Billboard. Obelisk. Visible raid points. What's this? Actually, I don't think this hurts. I don't think this hurts at all. I actually like to know this. Like, so the way that raids work in Rimworld is that they use a point system from 1 to 10,000. 10,000 is the maximum. And when I say 10,000, I mean you're getting like 500 tribal raids is a 10,000 point mod, is a 10,000 point raid. Is like 500 fucking tribals. Because it does get to the point where the game is like, here's everything we got. If you live through this, you're good. Run, the Pilas are coming. Yeah, like look at that. So like a 16, oh my god, a 16 total points from, so 40 troopers, Cabalo, white, I don't know what those are. Tutti Frutti, I don't know what those are. But basically it shows like the entire breakdown. Which I didn't know this was a factor. That went into the, I didn't know this was a factor. How long it takes for the, you know how it says the raid has arrived, but they're gonna wait to attack you? I didn't know they actually vary how long that wait is. Like they'll just be there and then they'll start raiding almost immediately, or they'll be there and they'll just wait a good while. I didn't know that was actually a variant that they had. So that's probably why raids that wait around are bigger than raids that attack instantly. Because if they attack instantly, it probably means that they have less point value to actually work with. And that's why drop pod raids are probably the lowest point value, because they're working at such a disadvantage for the points. For the like, it probably costs a lot of raid points to drop directly on top of you. So yeah, I'd actually like to see how big the raids are. Real fog of war. The map is initially unrevealed and must be explored. Both players and AI, humans, animals, mechanoids, and objects have and are affected by field of view, shared among faction components. Animals participate in Fog of War only if trained for release with a master set. Only things revealed by field of view can be attacked by ranged weapons. Mortars and similar weapons can attack unrevealed and unseen places. Field of view, humans, animals, mechanoids is adjusted to site attribute. Interesting. Nah, I'm good. Yo, Rel Tango, thanks for the new Prime sub. Ultimus Primus, thanks for 34 months. Appreciate that. May I drop you a link that involves bugs? Yeah, sure for it. Tribal backstories, don't care. Relevant stats in description. Yes, actually. Yes, I want that. More ideological words. God of fungi. Sure, why not? Scattered stones. I actually don't like the look of it. Egg incubator. Incubators are for fertilized eggs. Keeps the eggs at the right temperature and can occasionally speed up incubation time. I'm okay with that. I actually like that. That's nice. Replantable anima trees. Don't want to do that. Okay. Technically, there's a way around doing this, and basically I have, I don't know. See, I'm actually kind of curious, and I want your feedback on this. So, there's a way to kind of force where the anima tree is. What you do is you build a fence post, and then when you cut down the anima tree, it will do its best to be a certain distance away from what you've already built. So there's a way to authentically do this, but at the same time, this would be a lot easier and remove a lot of the frustration. This mod basically makes a thing I can already do, which is definitely an underhanded tactic, but it makes it easier. Honestly, what I would like, the only change I would like make to this mod is make it so moving it is a temporary mood down, but I'm allowed to move it. That's what I would prefer. Like, it'll still yell at me. It'll still be mad at me for a few days, but it lets me move it without having to do some bullshit. That way, I get the penalty of moving it, and it's not just a free, hey, here you go. You could also put personal restrictions on placing it. Just cuts it. Yeah, like all this really does is cut the bullshit, because I can force that. We all know I know how to force the tree to go where I want it. This is just a matter of, you know, whatever. Better infestations. Better infestations. Infestation bait. Improved infestation. You're gonna have to give me a link to this one. Oh wait, there it is. Better infestations 1.3. This mod changes everything about infestation, the way they produce, and insect behavior. Infestations can start in most biomes almost anywhere. Features. Infestations can now start almost anywhere, with the only exception being the Icelands because it's too cold. The bugs like warmer rocky areas, preferably caves. If you build a cave, that area will be less like if you build in a cave, that area will be less likely to get an infestation. The new dev mode draws infestation chance cell finder highlights in all the areas the bugs are most likely to spawn. Oh hey, my food's here. 1 second. Alright, food. Alright, let's see what we got here. chicken biscuit. Gimme, gimme. Okay. When a hive spawns, it will have two groups, one defending and one offensive. The defending group takes care of the hive. Mm-hmm. Queens. Hmm. Wait, you can also get raids from insects. Bug raid. I'll be honest. Nah. I already died of bugs just fine. I don't need any help getting there. You know? All right. Better ancient complex. What is this? What is this? So vanilla ideology loot is survival meals, medicine, luciferium, silver, advanced components, Glitterworld meds, tech prints. The better complex is miscellaneous, survival meals, industrial components, medicine and panoxycillin, high value drugs, luciferium, go juice, and nutramine. Silver, gold, synthread, hyperweave, advanced components, Glitterworld meds, tech prints, quest loot, empire loot, and Silink neuroformers. I actually like that because I like ancient complexes. I'd also like to ideally include a mod that makes ancient complexes harder, because what I would prefer is for them to be harder to take on, but give rewarding loot, because as of right now, it's not rewarding loot, and it takes some effort. It's basically, I go there, find nothing, and go, well, that was fun. The only reason to even go to ancient complexes is if you're trying to get luciferium. That's basically the only reason to go. There is no other reason to really go to ancient complexes. Plus, I think my chat will definitely agree, any reason to get my fat ass out of my base is a good thing. Research whatever. When subject is not selected, pawns just choose the cheapest one on their own. Oh. Okay. This is a perfect mod for me, but also I wonder if I should keep it or not, because I definitely have the mistake. I'll finish a research, and then I'll just go days without doing another research. Literally days without picking a new research that could. This is enabling my laziness. This is dangerous. This one's dangerous. Moonlight. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Different levels of darkness with moon. Tense. So how do these work? Can you use them as basically outdoor place to sleep? I don't know. Smart turret covering. Yeah. Because before, this made it so turrets did not actually get the benefit of cover. And this both helps and hurts you. This both helps and hurts you. So the turrets that are firing behind cover for the mechanoids also aren't benefiting from this. At least I don't think they are. Check out smart farming. Wait, hold on. What's raid extension? In this instance, the enemy will target the nearest larger animal. It may be a colonial or wild. If successfully killed, they will leave the corpse of the prey. If you fail, you may face crazy animals. Logging. In this incident, the enemy will try and cut down some trees on your map. They will quickly leave with the wood. If you try and approach them, they will attack you. We're just here for the wood, man! Logger! Okay, I have to add the loggers raiders. I'm adding the beaver raid. That is a hilarious mod. I am adding the beaver raids. There are a few hapless guys here. Come and greet the new members of your dungeon. Lost? Oh, he's lost. Lost raider. He just got lost, man. He's just like, oh shit. Oh, this isn't where I'm supposed to be. Shit, how'd I get here? Provides the legal opportunity to rob the caravan, but the enemy's caravan will have twice as many guards as the friendly faction. That's actually kind of cool too. I actually like this one. Hostile caravans. Okay, are there any more different style raids? Won't this dilute the raid pool, though? It will delete the raid pool. It will dilute the raid pool. But that's why we need to add more events that are also hazardous. Hold on. Permit Emmy Gooman. Did I do that right? Alright, try it again, buddy. Alright. Or just give me the name. Smart Farming. This is a quality of life mod which provides a number of extra tools and information to your grow zones. Smart sow. When enabled, the pawns will not bother sowing plants if there is no chance of the plant reaching its maximum, typically 65, before it is expected to die from cold or toxin. That's actually really nice. That's actually really cool. Basically, if your harvest isn't going to get to the harvestable state by the time it would naturally die, they just won't plant. That's really good. That's actually really good. And you can set zone priority. So that way, if I have, at the very beginning of the game where I say, okay, rice, cotton, and heel root. Right? Rice, cotton, heel root. They will plant that in a random order, but the first one they should prioritize is the rice. That should all be done by day 1, but sometimes they'll do half of it and finish the heel root. Harvest now. Gizmo has been handed to the shortcut to mark the zone for immediate harvesting, in case you don't want to wait for the 100% growth or whatever reason. An estimate on how much nutrition a zone may supply. It also keeps a running tally on your colony's total daily consumption rate to give you an estimate of how many days of food you're providing. Dude, that's so good. That way it tells me, hey, you're growing for about 3 days worth of food. It takes 3 days to grow. This is a closed ecosystem. Or you're making 5, you only need 3, you'll have excess. Nutritional calculations. Maybe this way I stop ending. Dude, do you know how many times I literally am just sitting in my kitchen with 500 fine meals because I have just bungused way too hard? This would help. This would help. Smart farming. Prisoners should fear turrets. Escaping prisoners will now get fired upon by turrets. I'm literally just gonna put 5 turrets outside the prison room. You can leave. I wouldn't recommend it though. Need bar overflow. Pawns need bars are no longer clamped at 100%. This mods allows needs bars to overflow. Alright. Pawns will still think 100 is their cap, so they won't actively try and do anything if they are at over 100. I'm trying to think if there's anything that actually, like, if there's any reason I would actually use that. I don't like it. Because then I would just force all of them to eat before a raid. And then they would just be perfectly sated for the entire raid time. No, I'm good. That's a little too strong, in my opinion. It's mainly for modded races. It's for modded races that need less nutrition, but will get the full effect of it. Holsters. Equipped items are displayed at all times, just like apparel, adding the immersive aspects of the game. Hell yeah, dude. I'm down for that. I definitely also want this replantable thing tree. Because it's kind of dumb that I can't replant a tree that I put down. Because they actually recently added so you can replant trees now. Like you can do that vanilla, but you can't do the big tree. Alright, so someone was saying dire raids. Dire raids. What do we got here? Dire Raids creates mid to late game event called a Dire Raid. This new event triggers like a normal raid, but more rarely, and multiplies the points available for the raid to use in purchasing pawns. The mod is intended to be more threat established, to add more threat to established bases. Mainly late game bases can feel unthreatened by events, making the late game feel dull. This mod is meant to add a potential threat to such bases. By default, the Dire Raid event can't occur back-to-back. Dire Raids can't occur until your base is fairly developed, so no 20-day death balls. This event is limited to augmenting raid events, not any other events. No dire infestations. If any new raids introduced by other mods, they can become dire raid variants. I mean, okay, so here's my hang up with this, right? Here's my hang up with the dire loggers. Here's my hang up with this. And the only issue I have is that once raids get to a certain size, it doesn't matter. Right? Like, it doesn't matter. At a certain point, they're going to all die in the same exact way. So, like, once you start getting 100 tribal raids, anything above 100 is all handled the same way. It doesn't matter if I have 100 tribal raid, 1,000 tribal raid. They're all going through the Infernus. They're all going to walk through a giant furnace that kills them before they can reach the center. Compressed raid will make that not work. Does this have compressed raid, or is this something different? Different? Okay, let's look up compressed raids. Compressed raids. Oh, fuck. That could be fun. What if, instead of 50 pawns, it sent you 5 Giga Chads that are ready to just... 5 fucking mutants that are ready to run right into your base. Dude, I'm ready. I want to get raided by the Hulk. I want the Hulk to just come on in, and I'm just like, he won't fucking go down. You can get units with like 200% attributes with combat traits. Oh, it compresses their traits too, so that way they can be literally maxed out Chads as well. Now, the question is, this won't make, like, how does recruitment work? Because I don't want to be able to recruit them. Wouldn't capturing them be incredibly dangerous? Ah. Alright. I don't want to lose the fun of incremental difficulty, but I don't want to freeze my computer with too many raiders. By default, the maximum number of raiders is 100, and the enhancement factor is modest. If you feel that this is not enough, you can make more detailed settings in the mod. Mechanoid clusters do not get meshed together. Alright. If it made it so that way when they're downed, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna add this. It's too potentially complex. Also, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. If we did a compressed raid, it would start turning into an arms race where instead of better gear, we want better people. It'd be like, all right, get all these people out, bring them in with the super mutants, and then that causes more mutants to join in, and it just becomes this ongoing war where eventually everybody just has 500% in every category, trying to fight other people with 500% in every category. Recruiting uncompresses them? Maybe. Alright, I got about 5 minutes. Any other mods y'all want me to look at? I'm probably gonna look at some more. Hey, hold on. Instead of a divorce having a -20 mood boost for half a year and then vanish, it will tick down over time. I actually kind of like this. I actually like this. This is good. This is a good boof mod. Cause like, you know, if my dog died and I have -10, you know, -10 mood, my pet Rory died, I wouldn't have a -10 mood for, you know, 2 years and then, today's the anniversary of year 2. Just like that, I've forgotten. Now it's like, you know, it slowly goes down over time. But also, it does make the game easier. So while I do appreciate the real, you know, the realness of this, I do not want it because it actually makes the game easier. Alright, so what other mods did y'all have for me? What other mods did y'all have for me? Give me some mods. Come on. Give me names. Give me names. Oh, wait. Almost there. Oh, yeah. So this mod I needed to add because there are so many times I've had someone on the brink of death and the main medicine guy. The main medicine guy is literally an inch away from the base, but he's like, I'm going to take a nap for the next 8 hours. Sure, the guy's dying of an infection at home, but can't go there. Sorry, man, it's too far away. You can't expect me to move half a foot into my base. Nap time. What the heck? No, I'm good. Alright, so what other mods do y'all got? Oh wait, Alpha. What's Alpha biomes? Adds 2 diverse biomes to your Rimworlds. Mycotic Jungle, a warm and humid biome filled with huge mushrooms, hold to the wild pod and weird mushroom varieties and unusual creatures. Very little regular wood in this biome. Galatros Graveyard, an arid temperate biome littered with skeletal remains of ancient beasts. The Feralisk Infested Jungle. Oh, fuck no. Oh, fuck no. Oh, yo, hold on. I gotta do this one. Hold on, let me get Alpha Animals. Sub. Let me get semi-random. So this is what I actually kind of like this one. I've been meaning to add it. Thank you for reminding me about that one. So basically what this does is when you start to research, it will give you 3 options to pick from of what you want to research instead of just beelining to exactly what you want. It also adds a little bit of a roguelike feature, you know, factor to it, and I kind of like that, so that way it's not, you know, close. Sorry. Like the very first thing I research immediately, beds. After that, clothes. After that, stone cutting. After that, electricity. After that, geothermal. Like it pretty much, I do the same thing every single time, and this forces me to do it in a, this forces me to do things differently in an organic way. Because I like being, I like being forced to do things other than just I'm self-forcing myself, you know? Self-made rules are less interesting to the viewer as well, I feel. Whereas if the game is doing the forcing on it, it looks better. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on over to main channel. Thanks for hanging out.